stage is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, and there's a big hit right away. He is knocked down hard on the opening kickoff. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Dell motioning over. Stroud going to throw right away. That one caught by Tank Dell. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Jordan Fuller in that time for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. having some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long.
Look at high, look at high. Hey!
To throw is Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an as Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Hey, check that, street. Ready?
We'll start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And the Texans will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Stroud. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
On first down, it's Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll run with Mixon. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
All right. Thank you, Texas.
Stroud to throw here on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I'll until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Gay's kick is good. And the Texans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Come on, set.
They'll look to throw. He's got that complete to Knox. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Set up. Head to 60. Head to 60. Ready.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Down the left sideline. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And will return to Charlotte in a moment.
Ready up.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Go. 60 bison. 60 bison. Big lion. Check go.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll get about 5. Now, this looks like a design run. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the game, but it will bring up third down. Third and a yard. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard.
Check smash. Check smash. Go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Let's go. Viking 18.
The motion man is Sanders. He'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Receiver in motion, headed left. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Second and 7.
Here we go. Button. Speed left.
Now, Stroud. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
All right.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down.
Let it.
On play action, Stroud. He's got his man, complete to Dell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Look at hot.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Stroud going to set up the throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4.
Oh, hey. Hey, south. Oh.
Dell motioning over.
19 Texans.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Here's a third down and 4.
Oh, hey. Hey, uno. Hey, uno more. Puppy. Hey.
Dell motioning over. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Dell motioning over. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. Tight end going in motion here.
Walk to the right.
They'll run here with Mixon. And he will get into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Is good. Next to score, Texans 10, Panthers 7.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. They'll send their tight end left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. He'll drop to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. The motion man is Sanders. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Texans will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here we go.
The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout.
Mike, Tony. Under.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, ready?
From the gun, here's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in their 2nd quarter.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey! Right! 11. Right!
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one complete to Oliver. And he will score! Josh Oliver! Touchdown, Texans. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Ready, set.
Back to throw. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. The defense has it. And that's going to be scooped up in the end zone. A fumble recovery for touchdown. Well, we know this defense was #1 ranked overall coming into the game, and they are just adding to it with the performance here in the 1st half. And this time, Greg, they put 6 points on the board with the fumble return for touchdown.
Yeah, and Mike, you know, when we talk about the top-ranked defense, we know they're going to be stingy with the amount of yards they give up. But it's often the takeaways that separate you. And in this case, not only are they able to take the ball away, they're able to take it back for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Go.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch. He's going to call it, take it right around his own 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Alert to hot.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Hey, south. Nike Texas. Hey, uno.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another 1st down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This will be a 41-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Final second now of this 1st half as this one is away. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Score Texans 26, Panthers 7.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got that complete to Knox. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set. Get up.
There's a short one caught by Sanders. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They'll try and run it with Brooks. And he's going to have enough there for the first down. Take it up to the 43-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
We'll go once more with Brooks. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Tackle there by Will Anderson.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Set. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to be third down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
He'll let one go down the middle.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice.
Here we go.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. 3rd down coming up.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Why Tony?
Now, faking the give. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Derek Brown, former 7th overall selection, gets the sack there. On 4th down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready, go!
Now they'll set up to throw. That one taken in right side by Legette. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
60 Eagle!
On the ground, it's Brooks. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Come on, set.
Slot receiver headed right. Here comes the jet sweep. And he'll take this forward for about 5.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Shut up.
They'll look to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
A big loss on the play. brings up 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Set. Check, 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 check. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Check go.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Now he'll air one out. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Texans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Here's 1st and 10.
Out, the slide, hot. 11, 11, 11. Look the hot, look the hot.
Stroud to throw. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8.
Oh, right. Hey, south, south, south. 19 Texas.
To throw is Stroud. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, sack.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Slot man in motion right. He'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level.
In trouble, and down he goes.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on third down, and give yourself a chance.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem. They pick it up on 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Get up.
He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. They motion the slot man left. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and he'll take it on in. Down Carolina. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
All right.
Dell motioning over. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get to the 40 on a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Now, Stroud. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Oh, go.
Dell motioning over.
Why, Tony?
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
11.
To throw, it's Stroud. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
South.
On 2nd down, Stroud. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Mixon. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down for Houston.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Texas.
Dell motioning over.
Hey, Uno Mars. One more. Hey.
On first down, it's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll go play action with Stroud. On the blitz, overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. The Panthers will take their first timeout.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
11.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. A throw on the move is caught.
So often sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
Looking to convert for the third time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. Good blocking, and he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kick is good. Makes the score Texans 33, Panthers 15. Matt Gay set to kick off.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Ja'Tavion Sanders was the intended receiver. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Come 19.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On the ground, it's Mixon. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here. And don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Here now, 3rd and 5.
All right.
On the give, this is Mixon. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
South.
They'll run for it with Mixon. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on downs. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ready up! Let's go now! Set go!
They'll throw out of the gun. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Henry To'oTo'o.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Under.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Under.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down. They only needed 1, but it's a gain of 6, and it'll move the chains.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Houston.
Here we go.
Here's Mixon. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
A run here with Mixon. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And they bring him down at the 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. 1st down picked up. So it's a win for the